Today we're checking out the Cinnamon Drive. This particular pedal is replicating amps from the 60s and 70s cranked wide open, and it also has a bit of a modern flavor to it as well, especially when you engage the boost. Let's check it out. G'day folks, this is the Cinnamon Drive pedal. Let's check it out up close. Here's the pedal up close. It's nice and simple to use. We've got a gain control, a tone control, and a volume control for the overdrive / distortion section, which is here. And then we have the boost section here. So we get two controls for the boost. This one makes it louder, it's like a clean boost. This one brings in some dirt as well. And you have to have the pedal on for the boost to function. So if anyone's wondering if they're independent, they're not. You have to have the pedal on. You can run the boost in a number of different ways and get a blend between how much clean boost you want and how much dirt you want in there as well. So depending on what kind of style of music you play, all that kind of stuff, you can get it to pretty much work for anything. Now I know we're looking at the back of the pedal, but inside of here too, there's a couple of dip switches that will change the bass response, as well as a treble pot, so you can pretty much set the threshold of the treble just by turning one of the internal trim pots as well. So it's a very customizable pedal. If you need to sort of adjust something to suit your setup internally, you can do that. Not everyone will like a pedal that gives you the full low end of your amp. I like that, but not everyone likes that. So it gives you the option of sort of making that bottom end a little bit tighter. It's a really sweet deal. While they've clearly gone for a 60s and 70s amplifier cranked kind of tone, the thing that stands out to me is as soon as you start bringing in the boost circuit, to my ear at least, it starts to sound more like a modern kind of overdrive distortion. It sounds just a big, thick and fat kind of sound that isn't overly reminiscent of amps, especially from the 60s. So you get all of that plus what I would consider a more modern sound, at least to my ear. Now they might not have gone for that, but I'm definitely hearing, especially when you bring in the right boost control, which brings in a different type of clipping, it sounds completely different than with it off, and when you're just using the overdrive on the right. A huge thanks to the guys from Aclam for sending this out. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about the Cinnamon Drive, all the links will be on the screen and in the description below. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with some lower gain tones, and I'm going to start with my Fender 52 reissue, loaded with a set of Joe Barton Danny Gatton pickups into my Fender Blues Deluxe reissue amplifier. We're on the clean channel, and this is with the pedal currently off. Now take note of the top end. It was nice and clear with the pedal on, and I've got the gain down to about 9 o'clock. The boost circuit isn't on at all at the moment, so here we go. It still lets the character of the Telecaster through. This is both pickups. Feels great to play. It's still got all the low end there. Some overdrive pedals or distortion pedals kind of cut the low end out a little bit, but this sounds pretty nice. Beautiful. Gain now up to about 12 o'clock. Let's try bridge. Yeah, over to neck. All right, let's turn up the tone control. So even with that saturated amount of sort of distortion and overdrive, you're still getting the clarity of the tops. Yeah, I dig it. That's awesome. It's maybe a hair bright though, but yeah, I like that a lot. And now with the gain almost cranked, let's give this a shot. This is bridge pickup. Yeah, volume control down. Top end still coming through even with the volume control down. Let's try it on neck pickup. A little bit more. And that low end just sounds great, and all the way back up. Alright, let's swap to a Les Paul style electric. Alright, this is my Tokai Love Rock electric guitar. It's a Japanese made Les Paul style electric. Same settings as before. Let's try this on bridge. Man, it sounds great. Should I throw the gain all the way up? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Yeah, maybe a little bit more tops. All right, let's turn the gain down. Let's check out the boost. So I've just set the pedal up for more of a lower gain tone. Let's take a listen. This is bridge pickup. All right, now this boost is a little bit different. You've got two controls. Now the one on the left is more like the clean tone. The one on the right is more like the gain. But the thing is, you can't just have one up and then the other one down. You won't get any sound at all. So if I was to turn it on with this boost all the way up, I got nothing coming out of the guitar. You have to have them both on just a little bit. So what we're gonna do, I'll start with the gain side down at about 9 o'clock and the clean boost up a little bit. So here we go. Let's turn it off so we can hear the difference. Tone-wise, I kind of prefer the boost off, to be honest, at least where I've got it set right now, but we'll add in a little bit of more dirt as well. Yeah, I don't know, it sounds pretty good. I think what it is, when you run it in this kind of fashion, you're getting a little bit more top end through the pedal when you've got the clean side kind of dominating the tone. So what we'll do, we'll turn this back, crank this one up, and we'll give this a shot as well. Here we go. So that's kind of rolled a little bit of the high end back out, and it's given us a lot more dirt. Actually, let's see if we can get a good balance here. Maybe somewhere like that. Let's give this a shot. There we go. And back off. Thing is, the pedal sounds great even without the boost, but I think with it dialed in, something like this, at least for my rig, kind of works really well. Here we go. All right, and just for kicks, I wouldn't run it like this, but let's give it a go. This thing is an absolute behemoth. And my camera just shut off. Good timing. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Shane. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let me know what you think of the tone of this. What do I think of it? I think it was a whole lot of fun. I actually took this and played it out live before using it here in the studio, and one of my friends commented, said, man, that thing just filled the room. It was crazy. It was just like a big wall of sound, which is pretty fun when you're a guitar player, no doubt about it. For me personally, the second boost control, which brings in a different type of clipping, I wouldn't have that up too high for my particular type of sound, but it depends what you're into. Like I said, if you want to go for a thick, fat kind of sound, just bring them both in and look out when you clip that boost. It's pretty wild. But I definitely like having the gain somewhere between 9 and about 11 o'clock, and then I'd set up the boost for more of a clean boost for my particular situation, my style of music. But if you're into classic rock and all that kind of stuff, you might want to set it up a little bit differently. Like I said a few times, I think this does the modern thing pretty well as well, thanks to having that second clipping circuit. A huge thanks again to Aclam for sending this out. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about it, all links will be on screen and in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also click the bell, and I'll catch you soon. See ya.